Hello. Good morning. So we are USD CAD again. Let's go. What was I going to say this morning? I forget where I left off yesterday. I think I took a few more trades. I'm working on my playbook currently. I had some resistance to doing it, but I'll pull it up there to show you. I kind of like it. I kind of like writing it out. So this is my main play. Let's take a look here. We have the trend break retest key zone. So this was yesterday's trade, where the last this area right here was the last the lowest high, which was broken and retested. Can't really. I don't know if I can zoom in. So bought on the retest, put my stop loss below the candle that broke the 9, which was just below this wick. So I lucked out, went up, and then I think I held it to here. Anyways, so we go over it here. Same on the other side. Retest of the last highest low on the downside. Boom. Anyways, that's my playbook play. And here we have, I missed this move. I was hanging around here this morning. I did do some, let's see which trades I did. Trade history. Yeah, so I think this was a good move. But these were small. I made there small profits. I was doing small sizes here. I think I got in here. Yeah, I got it right away. It wasn't really following I was thinking that it broke the 50 here. Let's go. But really, it did. And I should have been selling here. Again, here, I thought, we're getting rejected off the 50 and going down. Close it as soon as I was wrong. And good thing I did. Anyways, this is really the play, my A+ play, where I don't like looking. It clutters the chart to have your trade history. So here would be the highest, the last highest low. No, lowest high. It gets confusing. Lowest high. You can see here it was sort of tested. It broke through it. Broke through it. I would have pulled my fib. I'm sad I missed this move, but nevertheless, it's good to take a look at it. So yeah, the 618, after it bounced up to 618 and broke these moving averages, I would have gone in around here and put my stop here. So it wouldn't have been the greatest stop risk to reward, but you can see it played out very nicely. And let's see if it would have hit my target. So you can do that by starting with the fib up here, pulling to the low. And my target would have been the 1618 and the 2618. So it's beautiful. It's exactly the same trade as yesterday that I put into my playbook. Exactly. It's crazy. Oops. Let's take a look at that again. So I think down here I had this. Yeah, so you could see here. We broke that last lower high, retested that lower high. So this is the retest area. You can see that's the lower high right here. And then this comes up, retests, boom. We get the 618, it's 1618 and the 2618. And then it comes down. So it's fucking crazy when you see that. And it wicked down to 382. Right? So it didn't come down as far. This one came down way further, today's one. This is like daily. 382. See, it wicked to the 382 and went up. Like, Can't make this shit up. Anyways, now let's take these out of here. Our object list, thank you. Clean this. I want to keep that line. Let's delete everything else. No, deleted it all. Anyways, here we are. This was the uptrend, looking like we're losing it. So the highest low was here. So I'll take my draw line tool, try to get it as straight as possible. And we'll see if it comes up here, you know, and gets rejected. So we're below the 50 on the RSI. Then I would start, like this would be the low, let's say. I just went this backwards. Here you go. From the high to the low. No, I'm confused. Why am I doing this wrong? So normally go like this, pull it up, so then they go like this. So let's say this is our point. Yeah, you see if we retrace, we're going to retrace. If we retrace from here and we hit that zone, 38.2 or the 50, even the 618, you know, if we hang around under the 50, I'll be looking to enter short position. And then targets would be the 1618. So if we're going to do a pending order here, place your buy or sell, sorry, your entry here, and that. And I would put stop loss below, or sorry, just above. Let's see, it's this candle here, which broke the 9 and the 21. If they break together, it's nice. And that is right in line with the 618 and the 38.2. You know, maybe you pull it above those guys. So let's see if it just starts running. I'm not going to chase it until I see it come back and touch the 50. You know, like this, or at least come back to the moving averages, the 9 and the 21. So that's the plan for right now. Anyways, maybe we'll pause it. No one wants to see me drinking tea. And then we'll come back with part 2. Or should I wait? Let's see. Getting close. Let's clean this up. So again, this is the highest low. So we're looking for a retest of the highest low in this zone here, which is the 382. Also, we want to stay, maybe we're rejected off the 50 on the RSI. Or it breaks above and comes back sharp. We'll see. Kind of in this area. Could get rejected here off the 50. We can't break back above it. I much prefer to see a really strong retest here. Sometimes you could see like this. I don't know. Sometimes it can get close and then go and touch it. An idea is start taking positions a little bit here, goes up a little bit more. If I do that, I would do it with a much smaller size. Let's see what our I like doing this, taking multiple little positions, like it pulls back up here, selling, and if it gets back here, selling. Then if it goes in my favor, I'll take close, close, close as we go, starting with the least best entry. This so that if it starts going up here, I'll be in drawdown. So that would be considered, you know, you can see here I'm down $2. Just small positions. So I would close that one first. Let's see. No, to cancel this has really got to push right up there. I would lose a fair amount. But just seeing these rejections off this 50. Of course, I was waiting for it to come into this zone, testing that last lower high. On the 1 hour, I had a good run up back into this ascending triangle, which we were falling out of. You know, but it's kind of a test of this support zone. You know, retest, rejection, possible rejection. Plus, if you look at it high, you know, higher, this would be like a second lower high. So, you know, I don't feel like until we break into that pattern and retest that support, it's feeling still more actually bearish. You know, you'd have to like come in and test the inside of that for support. Well, you can see rejected there, pin bars there on the hour. If I were to open a bigger trade here, we sort of came in and touched the 382. Let's clean this up a little bit. This is the retracements. Can look this way to see what might be going on. So there was resistance there, which it may have flipped to support. You know, it might be on the wrong side of this. Come down. However, because the hourly looks like it's making a lower high rejection off this channel, here we have cleared lower high, a higher low, higher low. You know, this could be a kind of channel here. Let's get our channel tool, in which case, let's say, oops. Yeah, something like, yeah, I mean, it could come right into here and then come down. I would put in confluence with that lower high. The 382. So we're watching it. I gotta be careful. Not these little trades are okay. Usually I win, but it can start costing me a lot. Like it will add up. 10 bad trades like this is usually I can pull a profit out of it. And if it does well, 20-40. But you just have to be mindful. Like if we start pumping up here, breaks this, and that's going to cost me. It's going to cost me. You come here and get rejected. Just once it leaves this zone and I start seeing like big losses, it gets harder to hold. That's the other thing too. Like I'm pretty ruthless with cutting losses, even though I'm still below this zone, which I think is a pretty key area for rejection. So we're going to bounce off the 236 here or cut through it. Kind of always want to have a plan or story of where, if this, then that kind of idea. So, I'm on the downside now, I'm losing. And that's a pretty bullish candle. So I'm not crazy about this trade. I don't like to hold this much. Now I'm more looking for an exit. And it might come up here and then come down, but I don't feel comfortable with this trade. Now I could spring right off there. You can see how someone could easily like just keep holding. Oh, it's going to go my direction eventually. And in that case, usually, because often you'll cut it and then it will go in your direction. But you need to kind of have a max loss idea here. Okay, so we're at this zone. That's that lower high I should have waited for. This would be a much better entry. I'm just going to see how this plays out. Now, if I were to close here, I'd write in my journal, didn't wait for the true retest. And panic sold. So we'll see. This is still, this potential channel, potential lower high rejection, retest. Now you can see why this would have been much better. Like get in there. Why it's so important to wait. Really wait. Like I got in there because I'm like, oh, what if it just keeps going? Then let the trade go. Just you missed it, forget it. But wait for that retest. If this had going, I could have played the off the 50 play. So jumping the gun. This is a bearish signal to me off that rejection off there. This, I forget what it's called. It's like a morning star or a doji. And if this closes strong to the downside, okay, so those are good. Some volatility coming in here. The hour just closed. It did close inside the channel. Let's see where this candle closes. 30 seconds. If we close through all these moving averages, I feel a lot more comfortable. We close with a pin through them, means buyers are pushing. I feel definitely less comfortable. But if that's not a textbook test of that area, I don't know what is. Come back to test it again. This is volatile. Pin bars. I'm not liking this. I do not feel good. Big loss. Those pin bars spooking me. Damn. That was big. That hurt. Pin bars off these moving averages just, they make me uncomfortable. Look, pushing now, so. You have to be sharp, you know, trust your gut. Might be going into a consolidation sideways phase. That was a good cut. Good cut. You want to be able to cut your losses quickly and move on. It's like farming. If things aren't working out, pull them up and replant. Okay, so here we are. Still delete all these. List. Now we have, this would be the lower high. I came back and tested it, and now we're breaking above it. This is a possible area of rejection. Let's just wait. We're going to see how this kind of unfolds. Not seeing anything that I like at the moment. All right, in stream.